fascinating. I was out last week with the police helicopter team, and we have a suicide place in Sussex. It's famous in England called Beachy Head. It's
where they jump?
It's the highest jump in England. And people travel the whole way down England to go jump there. And the police helicopter once a week goes underneath the cliff to look for bodies, new bodies. And one of the officers on the helicopter said to me, I'm thinking of starting a new business, a bungee jump at the top. I'm going to call it Try Before You Die.
What can you do? I mean, it's his job.
You'd go mad if you didn't have that kind of humor.
Yeah, probably. I was thinking in your latest book, Kristin, I mean, it's a very scary scenario, and a very scary one that people actually have, not very many of us, luckily. There's a hijacking on an airplane.
Yep.
I mean, it couldn't be much scarier than that, I suppose.
I think that depends on what makes you scared. I can definitely imagine more scary things than being on a hijacked plane.
Okay.
I mean, if I look at my third book, Guardian Angels, I mean, it was just gruesome murders with axes and chainsaws and stuff. And I stayed away from all of that and wrote a very, in that regard, low-key book. I think that, we have such different fears. And when I started to write this one, it was just 8 weeks after we had our first Swedish suicide bombers.
Yeah.
And luckily, the only one who died then was
the actual bomber.
The actual bomber, yeah, exactly. And I had that so vivid in mind because that was the last case I worked on the security service before I left it. It happened like 2 weeks before I moved to Vienna. And then I realized how scared we are of terrorism. Yeah. Now when the book was released, I still have the impression that we have already almost forgotten what happened then. I don't know if it was so horrifying, so it just can't exist and we have to forget about it. Yeah. But now when people refer to terrorism, it's again something that really doesn't have anything with Sweden to do, and that was just the once in a...
Yeah, it's true. It's the 9/11 or the London underground system, or we don't really relate to it as being a Stockholm incident.
No, exactly, because it didn't cause such a major trauma. But if it had, it would have been a much greater fear to play on. And to be honest, if it had been worse, I don't think I would have written the book. Not so soon.
True. Yeah. Your books are more scary in the sense of, to me at least as a reader, by there's a lot of forensic pathology and forensic science in them. I mean, do you ever get scared when you do?
This is a very interesting discussion because my books are not bloody.
No, not in that sense.
And they are not violent, I'd say, because I've been seeing I'm not a policeman, I'm a journalist from the beginning, but I've seen crime scenes.
Yeah.
And when you've done that, and back to the smelling, I always talk about smell. When you've seen a crime scene, a murder scene, it's so. I don't think you can write about it. You can't write about it in a splashy way. I can't.
Yeah. You mean one that you've seen with your own eyes?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I see.
But I think also it's a bit. I tried to write a book with no blood, not so much violence, boring, and the reader said it's so fantastic. But my editor and my publisher, they said we want more sex, more blood, more violence. I said I can't write that.
Where's the publisher?
He's probably here somewhere.
Yeah.
But that's my style. I like to be very low and more the feeling of the fear than actually see what's the blood, so to speak.